Right, hey guys, welcome to Wednesday Night with Hilly, and we're here for WAOF2 at Qatar. So it's going to be one-shot quali, sprint race of 12 laps, and 50% feature race of 16 laps. So we shall enjoy that. Just give me a moment because I'm just getting the stream up and sharing. Right, switch. Right. I've also got a co-coms tonight, so Apple is joining me in commentary. He's just joined, so hopefully he's here. Or not. There he is. Hello. Have you ticked your box to include your audio? Okay, no worries. Carry on with that. And I'm just sharing the stream in the chat. So. Right. Sharing PRF1 as well, because I don't race Wednesdays. And FPR. There we go. So just sharing done. Yep, absolutely fine. That's perfect. Yep, absolutely fine. Here is your reminder. Perfect. So, check blood sugar. Right, the Alexa goes off in the background. Here is your reminder. There we go. Just make sure you select spectator Apple. And right, okay. So we've got 13 in. Pretty sure we're expecting more than that. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that's Apple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 signed up with one reserve. That's 16, but we've got 13 at the moment. Right, sent the invite to Ramon. Oh, no, hang on, because the attendance spot messed up, didn't it? So sorry, yeah, Ramon's not racing, nor is Marco. Curse, Mirage, and Ransdell not racing. Okay. Same as last week for a Team Sniper, that's right, yeah. Well, we had a fun race last week, so no reason we won't have one this week. Let's go for that. Yeah, Gupta's racing, he's already in. Right. Okay, let's go. All the shouts are out. Let's go, shouts. Apple will be joining me, guys. He's just he's sorting his microphone out, I believe. So he'll be back in a moment. Hi, operator. Hey, F1 Pro. What are the chances I bought this today? 0. It's not going to happen. It can't possibly happen. I'll see you at the race, operator. Yeah, I wonder how fun it'll be with me here. You'll have fun, F1 Pro. Come on. Let's be positive. Positive vibes, man. As I said, 13. As I said last week, 13 on an F2 grid is still more than I expected us to get, because I didn't really expect us to hit 10. So, and with 5 people having to drop out quite late on, so it's not too bad going in my eyes. So just another reminder, it's one-shot qualifying, sprint race, 50% race. Obviously the 50% race, just to confirm, it is 16 laps because it's F2, so they obviously don't do as many laps as F1. And regarding rules, please remember, so we're at Qatar, obviously a high downforce circuit in your F1, but remember, in this little mini-series, the guys are locked in to the balance setup.
Okay.
Apple, just be 2 minutes. Okay, no worries, Apple. So yeah, they are locked to the balance setup, which is going to make this track very, very difficult as we go on board. Then it happens to put us on Oliver Whittleston, so not feeling we were on board with Ollie last week actually, so sorry if we weren't Ollie, but I'm just going to change. So let's go to James then, who was next in line. So there we go. See into the 2 right-handers. These are really, they're like 6th and 5th gear, or 5th and 6th gear, those right-handers in F1 cars, which you can see James having to use 4th gear. He's just moved up a place and another place now. So the standings on your left there, they are real time, so it does keep up, and they constantly change as people get faster or slower or whatever. If everybody is on, I think it might lock in mediums, so yeah, I think they've got to use the mediums for the one shot. See James gradually making his way up the standings at the moment. Different it is in these cars, but very impressed at the moment, I have to say. James out the final corner, DRS open. They do have DRS in F2, but not ERS. So Toby fastest, 136.7, very impressive on a one-shot quali. Mamo, I saw at the bottom, did disqualify. James, who we're on board with, came 6th. I'll do a quick rundown in a second. They're going to have 3 minutes to do their strategies, etc., guys. So any drivers listening, you have 3 minutes to do your strategies and anything else you might want to quickly do before the sprint starts. But yeah, 136.719 from Toby is very impressive on a one-shot quali. Viper second, got to 3rd, Sniper 4th. We're not going to read through all of them because we'll do a grid rundown on the formation and that. But I'm very impressed that Mamo was the only disqualification. Everybody else managed to get a time on the board. So yeah, very impressed with that. And there is the exceeded track limit, so invalidated lap time for Mamo. But, I think that's really, really good from the drivers. Fair play to them. So, let me just take a quick gander at Discord, see if anybody's saying anything. Viper, I think I've just been sick. 1 second off, oh dear, says Archie. I shouldn't worry too much, Archie. Not on a one-shot quali, mate. I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference, quite honestly. F1 Pro, I've had better experiences driving a canal boat. He's 14 years old. How many canal boats has he driven? Oh, Lil Gupta. Well, I think from all of us, Lil Gupta, I think I speak for all of us when I say that we're just glad to know that you're alright. It's amazing that you're driving tonight. Yeah, so for anybody that doesn't know, unfortunately Archie had a bit of a car crash yesterday and ended up in A&E, and looks like he's got some broken ribs. So, Apple just needs inviting back to the party, so give me a second. Oh, Apple, why do you never show up online on your Xbox? There we go. Here he comes. The go time for the sprint is 11 minutes past, so getting close. So, Apple back with us. Hello. Hello. Okay.
Alright, there we go. Yes, she was. I could hear you, but you were like a mouse.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, there you are. I can hear you on the stream as well. So, excellent. It's all sorted then. We've just done a one-shot quali then, so that's all we've missed at the moment. We're just on the little mini break before going into the sprint, but that's about to... Yeah, I was going to say the Let's Go's just come up on the Discord. Toby took pole with a very impressive 136.7. Only one out of the 13 drivers didn't get a lap on the board, and that was Mamo. Oh, hang on, I'm getting another message from Apple now. It's gone again. Better off taking a seat, Apple, I think, at this rate. It's got, I mean, you don't show online, Apple. That's the thing. I'm inviting you from my offline friends, not my online. That can't. I mean, obviously, that can't be good, can it? Eric, I did refuse it earlier on. If you want to resend it, then I'll accept it and we can talk. But I don't think anything's really going to change, buddy. So, but if you want to, you can. But you'll have to resend it because I declined it earlier. So then... In a way, right, sorry, let's get to what was meant to be doing. So, let's do the formation lap rundown then. So we have, obviously so what happens is they do the one-shot qualifying, and then in the sprint race, the top 10 reverse. So, we have Chalky starting on pole, having qualified P10, Oliver starting P2, F1 Pro in P3, Marky 4, James 5, Archie 6, Sniper 7, Gupta in 8, Viper 9, Toby starts P10, having taken pole position. Then the guys outside the top 10 aren't affected. So Robbo stays P11, Operator P12, and Mamo P13. So yeah, I'm not going to talk about it on stream, Eric. It wasn't one incident at all. So, but I'm not going to talk about it on stream. I'm here for the F2 tonight. If you want to send me, I'll accept your friend request now. So if you want to send a through a message that I can look at later on, after I finish doing comms, then that's fine. So there you go. I've accepted it. So there you go. If you want to do a message that you want to send me, and I'll reply to it later on. So, everybody on the hard tyres, which is, again, is a fixed thing. They can't change the tyres, so I think we're all learning a little bit off the from the F2 experience. I don't think we all 100% understand it, because obviously it doesn't get the real life TV time that F1 gets, of course. So, oh, hello. You're sorted. Excellent. Right, excellent. So
Anyway, I've ticked the box now.
welcome. Excellent. Right, so we've just completed a formation lap. Look at Ollie's car pointing over towards Chalky. An aggressive stance to take. 4 or 5 lights on. Long pause, but we are go in Qatar. But, Ollie does get a good start. Didn't really need to be pointing towards Chalky. Got such a good start. He's absolutely launched into the front. Chalky getting a little bit swarmed. Through goes F1 Pro to P2. Oh, Chalky has a little...
There.
Yeah, Chalky has a little wobble. But luckily, hitting the car seemed to knock him back on course again, so seems to be alright. I think everybody's through okay. Off okay. Looks like it.
Yeah, everyone's fine, yeah.
So, a few position games. Guts up 4 already. Viper up 3. Sniper up 2. Mamo's up 2 from the back there, but Chalky, the poor Chalky, down 11.
See, Oliver's starting to pull away now. He's almost out of DRS.
Yeah, already 9/10 at this early stage. So,
Though it's coming down now. Marky's up there now.
yeah, if we could get past F1 Pro. F1 Pro's not going to be easy to get past. So, so I'm going to ask you then, Apple. What's obviously they're using F2 cars tonight, and because we're slightly evil, have told them they have to use the balanced setup. So, what effect will that have on them around a track like this at Qatar?
Basically, it's just going to pull the F2 effect in even more. So they're just going to be closer together. So no one's got an advantage. No one really knows what to do with the front wing. So it'll be interesting to see who changed it at the pit stops actually. But this is what enables it to have such close effect. Like we see 3 of them about to go 3 wide now in the main straight because of this.
Yeah, we've got Marky making a move on F1 Pro on the inside. And I think he's got it done. He has, and now F1 Pro's got to turn his attentions to stopping Gupta from going through as well. But yeah, I'm with you. So it's just going to sort of exaggerate almost just how difficult it is in F2 cars in comparison to the F1, how much less grip they have. It is a little bit evil making them use balanced setups, but that was partly to get the grid a bit closer together, and it did work last week. So
just helps the people that are normally towards the back of the grid have a bit more of a chance getting forwards. Just a bit of fun before the new game, really. So
absolutely, Sniper lost a couple of places there to Toby and Viper, down to P7 Sniper. So he's where he started.
Any contact?
I don't think so. It looked to me again. It looked like Sniper just had a little wobble, and that made him lose a couple of places. Looked so close to F1 Pro, but as we so often see, getting past is just a completely different thing.
See, that gap to Oliver's completely come down now, and he's off again.
Yeah. Marky
All
looking
over the
quick,
back
isn't
end.
he? Yeah. So
I was quite surprised
actually,
at Toby in qualifying, actually.
pole position,
Yeah.
36.7, pretty impressive. I think 36.4 he said his time trial was. So on a one shot, only 3/10 off's pretty good. So
Got Toby and Gupta going at it here. Not Toby and Gupta, Toby and Viper.
no, it should be Toby and Gupta.
Oh, yeah,
Toby's
it was.
P4, Gupta
Yeah, my
P5.
bad.
So yeah, so I think we should have DRS activated this lap. So I think
Yeah.
Ollie on the pit straight next time round is going to be vulnerable, I think, to Markey, whether he can hold off F1 Pro as well. Oh, somebody runs wide, it's Pro.
F1 Pro. I think what's interesting about this track is now because there's no battery, you can't complain at the end of the lap saying, "Oh, I've run out of battery."
No. No, that's true. Yeah, obviously, in the F1 cars, you do run out of, well, on your quali lap anyway, you do run out of battery if you don't turn it off for a little bit in sets of 2.
Yeah, so it should enable more people to go for moves at the hairpin because they don't have to think about, "Oh, I've got to save my battery at this hairpin here." So
Yeah. F1 loses another place there to Viper. He's up to P5 now. So
Toby's all over the back of Marky already.
Yeah, I was expecting Marky to be fighting the back of Whittleston, but actually, it looks to me like he's going to be defending from Toby. Obviously, it's the problem. Once you step out of the... They've got the identical setups at this stage, so once you step out of that slipstream...
You're going nowhere.
You've got no advantage. It's completely equal. But Toby was able to brake later than Marky into turn 1, so got the move done nicely. Hey Ozers!
I think what's interesting now, Sniper Monkey's starting to drop off from Viper. Not quite got the pace in the halves here.
No. That's why I've kept on position change, guys, because the tyres, they're all on hard tyres, it forces that. So there's no differences. So, operator for us to pick up a penalty. I think there's going to be a few of those over the 2 races tonight.
Toby past here. There we go, he's making a move.
Viper alongside. Oh, they've had contact! Oh, very close to Viper spinning, but he managed to hold on to it and hold on to the position, but that's going to allow Sniper past Gupta as well.
The top 3 all within 3/10 now. 4/10.
Yeah, super
Toby's almost
close.
pushing Oliver along.
Yes, and I think Toby is going to be... How much he's catching under the slipstream just up to the final corner. He actually goes alongside for the final corner. The DRS detection zone is a little bit before the final corner, so Toby definitely has the DRS.
Interesting,
And,
because can't go anywhere now.
Look, it's Marky.
Straight round the outside.
Yeah, he's going to get
double
both of them.
slipstream there. Oh, Sniper.
Toby battles it. Oh, but he runs a little bit wide. Oh, Marky. Sorry, I shouldn't be supporting a particular driver over the others, but go on, Marky.
Been a nice break without Toby, but now he's back to ruin things again, so...
What lovely battling. The 2 behind as well were side by side for all of that as well. And
They're still side by side.
Yeah. Haven't seen any contact at all. Viper is trying to get past Toby. It seems to be a battle for the ages. Going by Viper's...
Oliver's now lost 4 positions in 1 lap.
Pace last week. Yeah. Just nipped back ahead of Sniper Monkey there. So he's up to P4 again, but so still side by side. It's half the lap now they've done.
Now Marky's he's gone. Marky's out of the DRS.
Yeah, taking advantage of it.
This is what is good about the F2 and the default setups. It enables really just this close racing. You've got a lot more to talk about.
Yeah, definitely. Weird seeing Qatar in daytime. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point, Uzo. Somebody did ask me earlier on if it was going to be in daytime, like the real F2, and it was like, well, yeah, realistic. But of course, F1's at night here, isn't it? I didn't even click onto that as to why they were actually asking, but yeah. So, Viper with DRS, can he get alongside Toby for turn 1? He has to go to the outside. Toby defends the inside.
I reckon Mark is just going to go now. They're just going to be sitting there battling now. So there's no way really to get back in the DRS.
No, the more these two battle, I think if they were to not battle, they could get back into the DRS.
Yeah, as Toby gets a penalty.
Because they're at right pace. And yeah, 3 seconds for Toby. Oops.
That's going to have a massive effect. Because it feels so bunched as well.
Yeah, it is. Mark is now 1.5 seconds up the road. He's just saying thank you very much for battling, guys. This is wonderful. Keep doing it. Gupta and Sniper just dropped back off of the two battling, I think because they've been battling themselves, so, and Archie's onto them now. Look at this. All the cars bunched up. Completely close racing. This is a battle for the ages, says Oozers. It is. It's James, 3 seconds. So that is now Toby, James, Mamo, and Operator with 3 seconds. As we reach, well, when they cross the line, we will reach the halfway point of the sprint. Sniper looking the most likely. Here he comes.
Toby's taking it on the outside, yeah, maybe.
Just about to see ahead of us, yeah, but Toby's having a go. Sniper up the inside then with the DRS advantage of Gupta. Let's go to Toby then. So close with Viper. It's too early in the race.
Round.
Oh, yeah, Chalky's round. Got a yellow, and he's lost an end plate by the looks of it. I think the right end plate.
Yeah.
So that's going to require a stop.
He was 12th anyway, so just adds salt into the wounds pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. I've just had that. It was a little wobble right at the start, wasn't it, into turn 1, and it just lost him a load of places.
Just can't quite correct it, yeah.
Yes, Ozers, he did. Yeah, Chalky started on pole, and he had Oliver alongside him, and Oliver absolutely flew off the line, got ahead, but then Chalky just had a little wobble in turn 1 that made him sort of go to the inside and hit another car, which then straightened him out, but he lost a whole load of places.
And Viper's well within the DRS now.
Yeah, it just goes to show, doesn't it, their actual pace. Once they stop battling just for a bit, they do catch pretty quickly because they are very quick.
It's not a very DRS affected track like Silverstone last week, so you can't really say, oh, it's just the DRS within the car in front.
Well, no, because it's only the one zone, so it's a pretty heavy zone on the pit straight, but it is just the one zone. I think we've got any overtakes this lap.
I had an absolute spasm. I thought Viper had gone into the back of Marky.
Oh, right. Chalky does make it back to the pits there, and I wouldn't blame Chalky for just retiring out now, rather than putting on a new set. I wouldn't have any issue. I don't really have issues with people doing that in the sprint because it just uses up tyres. It's just in the feature race, ideally you don't want to be doing it.
No, he's coming back out, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, we do one shot qualifying. Ozers, he is coming back out. Yeah, I think it's put mediums on. So yeah, we do one shot qualifying Ozers, and then so with F2, what happens? Your top 10 in qualifying gets switched around for the sprint race. So 10th place starts first, 9th place starts second, and so on. up
Gupta's
the top three
dropped out
now.
of Sniper Monkey's DRS. So you won't have any pressure from behind now.
Yeah, and that might leave Gupta open to Archie.
We'll see what he can do. He's just eked within that DRS.
Yeah, just a reminder, Gupta driving with broken ribs tonight, I believe. After his real life car crash yesterday.
Not fun.
No. As Viper goes for the lead on the outside of Markey.
Toby's looking for the switchback.
Yeah,
He's
trying to do it as well.
Just about getting alongside. Just a tiny tap of the tyre.
Yeah,
another penalty. That's him.
Yeah,
well out of the
another
top 10
3
there.
seconds. So
And he's tap back Markey in the rear there.
at the moment, I think I'm just trying to do this quickly in my head, but I think at the moment that might drop him all the way to P10.
Yeah.
Well, bar other penalties that will make a difference, but Ollie gets past James.
Sniper.
Sniper 3 seconds as well.
Did he already have
one of those? I don't think so. I think that's his first. Let's just bring the penalties up. Yeah, that's his first. So yeah, we've got 3 drivers on 6 seconds now. So Toby, James, and Mamo are on 6 seconds. I'll leave those up on the screen actually because we don't need tyres or anything. Toby to the outside of Markey. These fast right-handers. It looked to me like he managed to keep it within the white lines there.
Yeah. Sniper's had a mare there. All 3-1.
Oh, he runs out wide there though, Toby. He managed to keep it inside the white lines for the overtake, but then the next corner, the left-hander, he ran out wide again, so it's definitely another warning.
If he gets 9 seconds, he's done for. He might even...
That will drop him severely down, yeah.
We'll see though, because a lot of people have got penalties. So I reckon he'll stay within maybe 7th.
Yeah, because of the other penalties as it stands right now. But yeah, if he picks up another 3, he's in trouble then. So that battle's just easing off a little bit now that they've gotten past Markey. So let's just come down a little bit to James, Ollie, and
just
F1
saying,
Pro.
Sniper got all 3 warnings on lap 9.
Oh wow, all within one lap. See, that's got to be frustrating. Clean around here on balance setup for 8 laps. Oh, and there it goes. Who was that? That was Mamo.
Yeah, it's Mamo.
And I think that's the
front right end plate.
It's just a right end plate, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a pretty hefty.
Interesting to see them on the F2 car when you lose your end plate. It's the full right hand plank of the.
Yeah, that confused me last week because I was like, I think his whole the right hand of his wing is gone, and then I realised no, it's not.
It's just the base plank at the bottom is still there.
Yeah. Don't know how much effect that has as Chalky sets fastest lap. So he can have a claim to fame with his medium tyres, setting fastest lap in the sprint. So you can get him anything for that, obviously.
One more warning for Viper, and that's penalty.
He's got to be careful then, otherwise he'll be
this could potentially fall back into Markey.
Yeah, Markey. Oh, where's Toby then for the lead? Into turn 1.
Oh, little wiggle.
Yeah, a little bit of wheel banging, but nothing too untoward. And that's wide again for Toby. He's on the verge. It looked like it should have been to me, but
yeah, it was. That was a warning.
He's on the precipice.
One more, it's another penalty. He's had 3 more since that last penalty.
That should have been another penalty then if he's had 3 more.
No, including that last penalty. Sorry.
Oh right, okay. So he's had 2 more since the penalty. So yeah, the third one we'll see another 3 seconds. And then we're talking big drops down the field.
Sniper's now well within the DRS of Markey, so he's not going to do anything for the lead, but he could.
He might be able to nip within the 3 seconds of Toby. Well, I mean, he is within the 3 seconds of Toby, in fact. So, only just. A couple of attempts, pretty much. Quarter of a second. So, Mamo stayed out with that wing damage, by the way, just to finish off the sprint. As you can see, he's dropping right down. Sniper, maybe a bit too far back. So, sorry, you missed it, but Toby got back past Viper again for the lead. Viper can just sit behind now. He doesn't need to do anything silly now. Just sit behind, take the win on the penalties.
Well, he's got 2 warnings, so he just needs to chill.
Yeah. Doesn't want to do anything silly and lose out to Markey, so
yeah.
So James is up to 9 seconds. I didn't see that pop up, but there we go. Let's just go down then to this battle. Approaching the end of the sprint race. It looks like it's going to be a win for Viper. P2 for Markey. So I can't quite work out in my head where Toby's. I think he will drop below Gupta. But not Ollie. Not Archie, sorry.
Yeah, he's
oh well, he just picks up another 3 seconds, so forget that.
I just forget that one, yeah.
I think he drops down to P6. I think
yes. Hold on, maybe 7. No,
sorry, yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, no, I think Ollie's a little too far off, but we'll see.
Yeah.
She'll be picking up 3 seconds at the back, but here comes Toby to cross the line. Then Viper immediately promoted to P1. Markey up to 2, Guts up to 3, Archie up to 4, Sniper up to 5, Toby 6th then. Ollie P7, F1 Pro P8, James P9, but he drops below Robbo, who comes P9 then. P10 for James. Mamo will finish with that damage in P11, but he will drop below Operator, who's caught into his 3 seconds. Pit? No, he didn't know. And Chalky will come along for P13. He did, of course, pit for wing damage. Even in Mirage, no problem at all, mate. I would say if you're back, you could have jumped on now Mirage, but I think you're not going to have enough time, unfortunately. Right, so there comes Chalky then to finish P13. P10 Operator, well done, buddy. Picks up. Does he pick up a point? I can't remember what I did with the point scoring now. Did I make it top 10 again? I think I did. Good on. Wednesday. Have 2 points this time. Sprint. Yes, it is 1 point for attempt. So well done, Operator. You did indeed pick up a point for P10. Well done. Got him by 0.099 on the line. So that's enough for the podium. So yeah, don't forget Toby gets the 4 points. Not like the game says there. It's actually 4 points for qualifying on pole position.
Could be reserve. Swear.
He's. I think he may well race every week if he enjoys it tonight, but
yeah,
he didn't. Obviously, he wasn't back last week, so
he was still in an angry mood last week.
Yeah. There we have it. Sorry, yeah. Let's just scroll through the incidents, just in case there's any tickets. So, there we go. They're all on the stream. But there we go. So Viper P1, Marky P2, Gupta 3, Archie 4, Sniper 5, Toby 6, Ollie 7, F1 Pro 8, Robbo 9, and Operator P10 picks up the final sprint point. We are going to have a 5-minute break, guys. So I think go time's 43. Let's just have a 8:42. So we've got 4 minutes from now. I'm just going to grab myself a coffee, so then I'll be back.
Going to run and get a tea.
Yeah, no worries. See you in a minute. Okay, back with you. Just having a quick look at the chat, the Discord. Nothing major, just a lot of GGs from a lot of people, just saying well done to different drivers, good defending, stuff like that. F1
Hello.
Pro, very happy with my race pace. Didn't practice as much as I usually do, and I'm doing a lot better, so that's good news. Well done, man. Hello, welcome back. And
It's nice to see a lot of
Roshan
drivers
goes.
congratulating each other.
it is, isn't it? But yeah. Is it the F2 thing? Are people just nicer in F2?
Yeah, people
In
just
F1?
seem to just have a bit of fun here, to be fair.
Maybe this is what we need to do. You will have a really nice Discord if you just force everybody to use the same setups and cause them pain in the race, because they all feel the pain together, so they're sympathetic of each other in the Discord.
Then you don't get a Carsey and Toby Fest on a Tuesday.
No, that's it. So, well, Toby will be starting at the front now. Let's hope he doesn't disappear. I don't think he will, because Viper is going to be alongside him. So,
No, I don't think he'll get a chance, to be fair.
it's the
Formation
lap.
lap.
So, yeah, just to confirm then. So, Toby will start on pole with Viper alongside Gupta and Sniper 3 and 4. Archie and James on the third row of the grid with Marky and F1 Pro 7 and 8. Ollie starts in 9 with Chalky rounding out the top 10. Robbo P11, Operator P12, and Mamo P13.
How come Toby's on pole? I thought he had penalties.
This is the qualifying.
Oh yeah,
from the
my
one-shot
bad.
qualifying.
Yeah.
So just for people out there, let's just explain. So the starting positions as James gets disqualified for something. Nobody else has been disqualified, so I don't know what you could possibly have been disqualified for there. Usually, if you hit another driver, you both get it, don't you? So strange. Perhaps he ran out wide or something. I don't know. No idea. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, just to explain for people then. So for the feature race, we now go back to the one-shot qualifying positions, and that's the positions they're starting in for this one.
James's tire can discard, so might see.
Right, okay. Everybody on the hard tyres again. As I say, I think tyres are locked in.
Oh, he tapped Archie in the rear, and
Yeah,
he got disqualified, not Archie.
yeah. So, goodness sake, I barely touched your rear end and I got disqualified. Oh, James, says Ozes. Oh, James. You should be out on track, Ozers. What's going on? You should have signed up for this torture.
Or he could have hopped in here.
Yeah, still could if he wanted. It's plenty of room.
It's a lot more fun than driving, in my opinion.
Wait until you've done sort of 300 races. Let's see if you still think it is.
Yeah,
Now, to be fair, I still love the commentary. Although I'm just deciding at the moment whether I'm going to cut down to 2 a week for next next season.
Well, if you do, I'll be here to cover for you if you want. So.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I'll attempt.
I think you do very well. To be fair,
Yeah.
I don't think you have any problems.
Apart from the squeaky mic.
And you sound alright at the moment. Sounds alright to me at the moment.
It's a bit quiet, I think. It's just because I've had this mic for like 6 years, so.
Right. Ah, that's
Ancient.
blooming heck. Yeah. My headsets usually die after about 6 months.
It's one of them wireless
Turtle
Turtle
Beach.
Beach V ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Right,
It's
all the
fab
lights on. Shorter.
It's a great start from Viper, but I think Toby just got a bit of a
Yeah.
better second phase there.
Yeah, he did seem to, didn't he? I don't know, maybe
Oh, please.
didn't short shift up as quick. So got
Thought Oliver was
sort of
gonna
half
get-
alongside Viper there, didn't he? So,
Yeah, I thought Oliver was going to get torpedoed there.
Mamo making a place up further down, but it's really tight again. It's hard to even know where to watch when it's like this, you know. I guess we go to the front. Battle right at the back.
Oh, Toby and Viper, a little bit of contact there. And just tapping the back into the hairpin of Toby.
There's some really, really tight battles all the way through the field right now. F1 Pro gets past Ollie. And then Ollie gets
Ollie's
past
back.
again.
And
There's,
he's
there's
gone.
contact. There's oh no, we've got a pile up. Oh, we've got a F2 pile up.
Just ruined the whole sprint race cleanliness, pretty much.
Yep. I think that was 4 cars involved. I don't think they'll all
It's
have damage.
just Ollie with damage, I think. Or is it Ollie? Who's got damage? It's James has got
No,
damage.
It's James, yeah. And that was just unfortunate because he just got collected. He was nothing to do with the incident. He just got collected, couldn't avoid it. And unfortunately, he's lost an end plate. We'll see if there's any others as they come round to the pits.
I'd say Viper's going to make a move here, but he's just not going to go. Oh no.
Well,
It's
Ollie's
a tiny
in.
bit.
So
Yeah,
Ollie
he
into
must
the
have had
pits,
some
but
sort of
James
damage.
not.
I sped as well.
Yeah, he didn't even attempt to slow down. He's retired it. That's a shame.
Safety car's on, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just not very likely.
I guess the less number of drivers you have on the grid, less likelihood there is It's not a large likelihood at Qatar in a way, is it? Even in the F1 races, it didn't seem to come out that much.
Yeah.
So,
Apart from if your name's Lewis Hamilton at Turn 1.
yeah. Apart from that,
Or
Ollie out then.
Or Apple at the final corner in qualifying.
Yes. I thought about
I
it,
felt
but
like
it was
crying after
past
that.
5 p.m. Ozers. The race starts at 8 p.m. So what difference does it make if it's past? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Ozers. Explain yourself, man. Still got the battle at the front though, because Viper is ahead of Toby, but Toby is right on the back of him. But they're not dropping the guys behind either.
Already.
Yeah,
That's early to pick up a penalty there, Archie.
it is. But hopefully, just keep your head, Archie, because those around you will almost certainly pick them up before the end of the race as well.
Cough, Toby.
He's got so Toby's got an extra 4 laps. You've got to expect at least 12 seconds out of Toby by the end of this time. As
so Robbo's completely 3.5 behind. Marky's just going to end up in his own world, I think.
Yeah, so DRS now open. The top 6 are still within DRS, although Mark is flirting with falling out of Archie's. Sort of out and in again all the time. Robbo at the moment, he could end up just in a world of his own in this race. Robbo. And
I think from P7 to about 10, everyone's just by themselves.
Yeah. Oh, I see those as the sign-up closes. I'm not. With it just being the F2 mini series, I'm not. I don't know. I wouldn't be that worried about it personally. It just being a mini series, but saying that, if I said to Ozers that you could race, it would have looked a bit suspicious on them an admin, well, an owner in fact. And I've gone to operator, who is right on the back of Mamo here. Go through the fast right-handers and just checking Mamo's car. Second penalty. So F1 Pro. And, I think Mamo's missing an end plate. He is.
He is. Front left.
Okay, yeah. So that is just a little end plate missing. Look how his son's...
Should be faster in a straight line though, so we shouldn't be susceptible to the DRS.
Not so much, yeah.
Say that.
Although here comes operator.
Yeah.
To the inside then. Can he make the stick?
He's going to try and switch back, but it's not got the momentum there.
No, just doesn't have the grip.
He's losing it again there as well.
Yeah, he's going to struggle round to the pit window and then get in and maybe try and undercut a bit. Back through the field, he's coming, having a little look back at operator. That's operator up to P9 then. Back to the front. As Toby continues.
Well, the Gunter might drop out here. He has dropped out. I know he's just about kept it.
Yeah, he's out and in again. Sniper drops out and then goes back in again. It's a lot of drivers very, very close. Of course, no energy to try and use to be able to just nip back within the 1 second at all. So you've got to, effectively, you've just got to take the corner better than the car ahead of you to gain time.
You've got to be patient. I think that's what I find in F2 cars. Patience is key. If you try and drive it like an F1 car, you're going to get no pace.
And that was another 3 seconds for Archie, so he's on 6 already. So well, restart and I'll come races. No. You'll have to wait till next week now, Ozers. James, 3 seconds again. He can't stop picking them up tonight, can he? Chalky into the pits. He's stuck on the mediums. Toby.
Surely he'll have to stop again after that.
Yeah, what we're going on to lap 5, so
maybe.
I thought so.
Might just make it.
Yeah, well, in fact, he's on lap 4, isn't he? So
yeah,
he's gonna have to. That will be difficult around here.
There's not going to be a safety car. Well, I doubt it.
highly doubt it yet. So unless somebody with damage like Mamo or somebody loses
down
it
the
out the
inside goes
final
Toby.
corner,
Just got ahead of
it's
him.
just a bit of a different place to do it. Maybe that's why he's caught him. Through into P1. Now the question becomes, can Toby get away?
I think Toby's strong suit is the first sector. But
Battling
he
again.
seems to struggle a lot more in the fast, high-speed corners.
Yeah. The battling again has brought Gupta back into the fold and Sniper.
Yeah, straight back into and Sniper.
So poor Robbo wants to come. A bit of a challenge tonight, and he could end up in the most boring race of everybody here, apart from perhaps Chalky.
It's in his own world.
Mamo somehow has gotten past off Racer and James now, and James has got damage as well, of course. So actually, he's got the same damage as Mamo. So Mamo's up to P9, operator all over the back of James. I love this. We've got battles all the way through the field. We can watch drivers that perhaps in the F1 cars don't get very much time on the stream.
Although you say that, and Toby's first.
Yeah, okay. It's not the same sort of drivers at the front, really. But,
yeah, it is nice to see a lot more battling from the top drivers and stuff like that.
Here comes James then with DRS, gets past Mamo. P9.
They both have damage.
Yeah, they've both
got the same damage.
Missing the left end plate. There's exactly the same damage.
Interesting to see who can make the most out of that.
Oh, Mamo gets pushed out wide.
Yeah, James is having none of it.
Yeah, no, any of it. I can't really overtake done Mamo, get out of my way. They'll be in a party together as well, so they're probably having a laugh with it.
Well, it's better than being in a party with a camera off then.
Well, yeah, you don't get screamed at.
I got screamed at by you in Qatar.
How did you?
It was funny though, so it's alright.
I have, yes, I've been in parties with Cammy. I don't go in them anymore because he's never shouted at me, but he's very loud when he loses it.
Especially yesterday. Did you see the stream yesterday, or were you comms?
I didn't. I was
you were
comms here,
in
wasn't I?
WAOF1,
So
yeah.
But no, I saw the clip that was put into the chat earlier or last night or whatever. So I did see that. Yeah. Yeah.
I think Toby's going to get away here. Just about.
Robbo's picked up a penalty, I think, to make it a bit more interesting for himself. Yeah, it's got F1 Pro just sneaking into the 1 second. Now back out again, and Marky has a little look at Archie. Can't do it. I think Marky at this point has to think, what can I do? Is there any way that I can get back onto the front four through the pit stops? But we saw last week.
Mamo's going down the inside up. He's passed before the corner even gets there.
Yeah, we saw last week that the undercut was really strong, and then the difference in tyres afterwards wasn't that big, unlike with the F1 cars. So I wouldn't be. If I was Marky, I'd be looking at an undercut here. I've got no idea how long the tyres are going to last. Obviously, they're starting on the hard, so these are going to be the more durable.
I reckon we're going to start to see pit stops around 10, 9, or 11. So.
Yeah, I think you're right. 9, 10, 11 would be about right.
It's going to be interesting now to see what happens with Viper, because whether he starts to overdrive or starts to calm down a bit, save the tyres until later on, maybe like next lap.
Yeah, in terms of the championship, it's not that important whether he finishes ahead of Toby or not, because of course Toby, that's Mamo.
He's not having the best day today, poor lad.
No. It's,
we've got Gupta in!
No additional damage. Gupta with an early pit stop. So those early pit stops were brilliant last week. As long as the tyres last. That's the only thing. Your tyres need to last.
I love the pit stops in F2.
So, big moment. He's looking to undercut his way into the, well, perhaps into the lead, or certainly into P2. That's what he'd be hoping. These are long pit stop around here. Qatar.
But also, because the tyre deck's quite heavy, you might see him sort of struggle at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, there's certainly a chance. I think there's definitely a question mark over the tyres. I mean, obviously, as I said, I've not done any practice myself.
Yeah.
So I should do that maybe for next week, is just do a little bit of race running just to see what the tyre deck is like. But
Marky's all over the back of Archie, but
he is, yeah.
just got to be careful and make sure not to do something he's going to regret.
Mamo have a moment. Oh well, he definitely had one then. Yeah, well basically, as we've got James and Mamo driving with damage. They're both missing an end plate at the moment from the spin earlier on, the crash.
It'll be interesting. I don't know if James will change the front wing in the pit.
I mean, he's got to. I think that they're clearly losing time. I think if he wants to gain anything in this race, they're going to have
massively
to.
Off there.
I'm actually surprised. I think they'll be in. Sniper's in.
I think they've got to react.
I think we've got more pit stops coming up now. Okay, so Robbo in, F1
Robbo
Pro in, James is in.
Yeah.
At a risk of a double stack, actually. As F1 Pro's teammate is just ahead of him. Different to F1 in the sense that the cars, although they're teammates, the cars do look different. As it's done on sponsorship, personal sponsorship. So James's car looks like a Red
there we go. We got double stack for James.
So just to make matters worse, yeah, he's pitted. He's double stacked, and he needs a front wing change.
Change the wing.
I mean,
you don't get any worse.
Your race
than that.
has just gone
Apart
to
from maybe getting
absolute
blocks
ruins.
on exit of the pits.
Yeah.
I love the little
James.
animation where the guy's running out with the tyres. I don't know why, it just appeals.
Yeah, there's Mamo in as well. Serving a penalty, I think. Oh no, it's just a little bit of lag. So then, Toby and Viper, what has this undercut been worth for Gupta?
Well, he's 1.8 ahead of Sniper. I think he's definitely going to get Viper and Toby.
I think definitely Viper. I think it's going to be really tight with Toby.
Well, they're both in now, so we'll see.
Yeah, so they're both entering the pits. We've just come through the hairpin in sets of 2.
Oh, Toby!
Oh, Toby! He was doing so well not getting the penalties in the feature race.
No, he's been a good lad as well. See, what's happened is he's heard us. I won't get any on track, but I'll get one in the pits.
Yeah, so the top 4, the top 5 in fact, his operator pits as well. But, he's just coming through the final corner. They're on their way towards the
cold
exit.
tyres are going to affect this as well, to be fair. The Sniper's
Toby
lost 0.4 to Gupta in a lap.
They've hit the line there, his Gupta's on the right. He's going to go through.
There we go. And Sniper's ahead of Viper.
Yeah, so Gupta takes the lead. Sniper takes P3 off of Viper and is about a second behind Toby, but Toby needs to get some heat in these tyres, so Sniper might be able to nip within the 1 second before the end of this lap. Now, we saw at Silverstone last week that having the extra lap or 2 on your tyres after the pit stops didn't make much difference, as opposed to the Formula 1 cars where it seems to make a world of difference.
Yes, Sniper's just got into... Oh no, he's dropped out again. He's going to need to push here.
Yeah, this is his opportunity, isn't it? Well, Toby's just... He'll have a lot of heat in the tyres by now, Toby, but won't be at absolute optimum conditions yet.
Although he's doing what he needs to do now, he's just about eking into that.
So, what else has happened then? Operator has come out in P9 ahead of James.
Oh, Viper's now got one.
Yeah. But only 3 seconds. Toby got 5.
Yeah, as long as he sticks with the top
Sniper
route.
is 2.4 off. Look, pit stops hurt Viper. He seems to be struggling with the mediums. He was only a second and a half behind Toby going into the pits, but he's 3.5 seconds off him now. Sniper set fastest lap in trying to get that, and yet the gap doesn't seem to have come down. Work that one out then. So it's fastest lap of the race, but the gap's the same. In fact, it's grown slightly now. It's 1.2 now. Amazing. Toby onto the back of Gut. So this is where Toby, if it is the same as last week, this is where Toby's going to learn about the tyres and how it doesn't make the difference that you expect it to, having a fresher tyre.
I think Gupta's got the upper hand here.
I mean, he's got the pace. He's got the. Ultimately, he's only going to have to stay within the 5 seconds of Toby to pick up this
Sniper's
win,
out
as it
now,
stands right
pretty
now.
much. He's gone out of the equation.
Well, not for Toby, he's not. So for the race win, probably, yeah, you're probably right, but he's not out of Toby's equation with that 5-second penalty. So unless there's a safety, I assume that like F1, that if we had a safety car, we could serve that under the pit stop. But
yeah, you can, yeah.
As Chalky makes another
Toby has
stop.
a moment there.
Oh no, that's interesting. Okay, so Chalky stopped. He's had to go back to the hard tyres that he started the race on. So you've only got the 2 sets of tyres. So
him choosing to go back onto the hard. Oh, when he's he's in the barrier.
oh there, Chalky is just quickly it back to Gutsa and Toby because they battle into turn 1, but Toby not able to quite get alongside. Gutsa takes the racing line.
Front wing intact though. Strange that.
Yeah, so he's just
You can
about
just
ahead
see
of the,
Toby and Gupta coming into the picture at the back now.
yeah, so he's just ahead of the leaders. Again, oh Toby, that's another
Toby.
3 seconds. That's 8 seconds now.
That's him now down to 5th effectively, but not really because Archie got a penalty actually.
Yeah, I think at the moment he would drop to 4th behind Viper.
Yeah.
Starting to show though that staying pen free is super
Toby just be
important.
patient.
Yeah, it's just the field. He's got the speed, can't he? And maybe a little bit of frustration because of the penalties
Because of them penalties, yeah.
creeping in. He just needs to hold off till the straight here. Just stay on the gearbox.
I think one thing this is doing is it's really not helping Gupta.
He would have just got another one. He might have even just got number 2.
Chalky's off again.
Yeah. Toby might have just got another 2 warnings in one corner then. Well, 2 corners.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he got another one. He got another one.
He got 1, did he? Okay. So he ran off. He cut the corner on the inside and then ran off at the end. At the edge, off the left-hand side. At the end.
Sniper
Here he comes
is
then.
on none.
With the DRS. Sniper's on no pens. That's impressive. Or no warnings, I mean.
Gupta has 1, I think. Yeah, Gupta only has 1.
So he's looking good. But, again, battling with Toby though. It's just brought Sniper back into the 1 second. So he's back.
Yeah, this is
back
what I'm
in
saying.
with
It's
a shot again.
not helping Gupta here.
No, he needs to ignore Toby. Toby's not
The
his race. He
Viper's
doesn't
now
need to worry
starting to
about.
get back into this equation now.
The problem
I'm
for
not sure
Gupta
about-
now is that if he does ignore Toby and just lets Toby drive off, then he's just giving Sniper the DRS advantage over himself.
Yeah.
So, but
think he's got
Toby
to
now
stay
he's
with
past.
Toby.
Look, he's flying, absolutely flying. Let's go to Marquis right on the
This
back
is the
of
moment in
Archie.
F1 where I'd be draining the battery just to get back into Toby's DRS. I mean, it's interesting what you say about the tyres, because Gupta's got the most worn tyres, but he's struggling more
Yeah,
compared to
so
last week.
yeah, it definitely does look like he's struggling more compared to last week than what the guys did last week. But this is a much higher wear deg track than Silverstone.
Yeah.
So
Sniper,
Sniper DRS open. Takes quite a long time down the straight until he actually starts gaining, but he's fully alongside into the braking zone.
Well, he just,
And a reasonably easy overtake in the end. It's kind of good though, isn't it? Because we got, like last week, as we said, with the tyres, it didn't seem to make too much difference if you pitted a bit earlier.
Yeah, so everyone's
this
pitted
week
early
it does seem to be making a difference. Certainly for Guts, it does seem to be making a difference. So
now Viper's back in that 1 second.
yeah, Mamo
Okay.
picks up 3 seconds.
He can't drop any further down than what he already is. So.
No. So we're really in the closing stages now. At 14. Halfway through lap 14. And it's
I think if
looking
Gupta's
good.
going to make a move, he's got to wait till the last lap, surely.
I think that's the plan. That's going to be the plan. And I fully expect Sniper to expect that as well. Because it's what he would do. So that yellow flag there was just chalky minding out of the way of cars coming past him.
Well, I don't know. I can't tell if Gupta's going to go this lap. Viper's there still.
I think if the opportunity arises, then he will go for it. But I don't. I mean, he's 8 tenths back. He's not gonna.
Yeah, he might even drop out next lap.
Yeah, he needs to use this DRS to get back onto the gearbox ideally, or as close as he can.
I think they have just started to hit that barrier of tyre wear now. I mean, last week it was not even nowhere near a problem. Because Qatar's such a high wear track. I don't know. I think because Qatar's such a high wear track, it's obviously having much of a difference. So
That's it. Yeah.
or wheel banging.
So Chalky back to the pits again. So does he have softs available, Chalky, maybe to go for a fastest lap? I was thinking, because he went back tyres, I was thinking perhaps that the option wasn't there.
Well, he's been lapped, hasn't he? So
Yeah.
might take 1 lap off.
Oh no, he's
Yeah, he's
retiring.
retired.
Okay, he's had enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Marky's still not able to get past Archie. He's within
No.
4 tenths every time at DRS and just can't quite get
Just
past.
cannot get
turn
past,
one.
yeah. So whether...
I mean, he's going to get 5th anyway because obviously the penalties, but it'd be nice
the
to do
other
it on
thing to
track.
bear in mind in this second stint, they will have made little adjustments to the front wings, I would imagine.
Yeah,
And probably lifted them.
Gupta's done a good job to say that he's got broken rib, to be fair to him.
Yeah, absolutely. Toby's doing his best, isn't he, to stretch that gap out.
Yeah. He's nearly there,
Yeah, I mean, he's got 8
I
seconds,
just
isn't he?
don't think
But
he's
I
gonna do
suppose
it.
he'd be thinking, so if I could get it out to 5, you never know, he might pick up a penalty on a last lap or something.
Yeah.
So, here comes Viper.
Round the outside.
Outside, yeah.
Or just leave room.
Through he goes. But won't matter too much to Gupta. You would take P3 back in a way with the penalties. Well, in fact, P2 he should get back.
Still,
Marky.
Marky's not able to get past.
Yeah, unbelievably.
I think it's just the order's just gonna stay the same now. Viper's starting to drop Gupta. His tyres are by far the worst.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
either
yeah.
that or Marky has just said, well, he's got a penalty, I'm not going to bother.
Yeah.
Overtake, perhaps he's just not bothering to overtake. Don't want to risk it.
I mean, the temporary gain for Gupta's ended up in a bit of pain.
Yeah, I think if he had the race again, he probably wouldn't pit as early. And would have put him into
To
the...
be fair to him, though, he didn't know that tyre wear would
Nah.
be as bad because obviously what happened last week at Silverstone.
Exactly, so he's used the experience from last week, it just hasn't worked out the same.
It's all learning. So
Yeah, you can do, please. Those. Might as well just get them up. So here we come then. Toby crosses the line in P1. But Sniper, it is who will take victory. Viper will drop to 4th.
Mamo's round.
Oh, it's all changing, isn't it? Guts up to P2. Toby drops to P3. Viper P4. Archie P5. No, Marky jumps up to P5, of course, ahead of Archie. Yeah. So Archie down to 6. F1 Pro. Oh, he's got a puncture. Well.
Oh, he's round.
He's only on laps. He's done 7 laps on these mediums. So the front two, Sniper, Gunter, did 8 and 9. So
don't put it in the wall.
They must be at a risk. I don't think he's trying to. I think the car is trying to spin round on him.
He's trying to.
So yeah, it's so Robbo P7, F1 Pro P8 in the end, James P9, Operator again P10, and Mamo will come across for P11. Although, unlike the sprint, we'll take the points this time for the feature race.
Yeah. Who would you say driver of the day?
Ooh, good question.
I'm going to go with Gupta. I think just because still a solid performance, even though obviously what happened.
Yeah, well, Toby had penalties. If they got a penalty, they can't have driver of the day. So that's like my golden rule. So come out onto the podium, do a little hill kick, and that's enough of that. So right, let's just go to the feature race results. So first of all, let's get that out of the way. So fastest lap of the race was 1:39.000 from Toby. For that, and yeah, I don't know. I think I'd have to go Sniper.
Yeah, to be fair, he has come from
because he started P4 and Guts has started P3, and yeah, I know Guts is driving with injuries, but
I mean, in terms of positions, it would go to Robbo, but he's got penalties, so
yeah. Yeah, the only other penalty free is Marky, so he'd be the only other one in the run-in, and he's done well today, 7th up to 5th. Yeah. So, but no, I think personally I'd have to say Sniper just because of the extra place gain.
Yeah.
So there we go. Right, incidents. Let's just scroll through those just so the stewards have them, and then we'll look to get the drivers in. Right, Sniper doesn't do interviews, unfortunately. So let's.
Do you want me to stay or?
Yeah, you can stay.
Yeah, okay.
Toby and Viper I'll invite as well. So Viper, if you're listening, I am going to invite you even though you're P4 because Sniper doesn't do interviews. You don't want people to hear his funny American accent.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all. Viper, why isn't it working? Viper, no, that's good. Viper, invite, and who was the other one? Toby. Toby's already gone, isn't he? Toby, you know I'm going to invite him. Toby. There he is. If anyone joins, come on.
Were you in Discord or Xbox?
Xbox party.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good job Sniper didn't do interviews, or else it'd just make it a lot more painful.
Yeah. Don't look like anybody's joining that also. Alright then. Fine. Let them be like that, that's fine.
They're all being grumpy.
I'll dock them all points. It's fine. I will dock them all points for not joining the interviews after.
I think Toby should get the win for that one.
So, well, no, he hadn't joined the interview. Sod him. So, you know, I did invite him. So yeah, I am. I'm going to put it in the chat in a minute. I'm docking them all points that didn't join the interviews. So, there we go. All right. Anybody else still in? That we could talk to?
Bloody hell. XD Pro's tyres were 75% that last lap.
Look, Viper was listening to the stream, so he's just joined the party. Look, not docking me points. Hello, Viper. I'm gonna invite Robbo and Marky.
Sweeties.
Here we go. Go and have your sweets, cat. Come on, get off my Xbox. That's it. Right, Viper.
Right, mate.
Hello. Have you included your audio?
Yes.
You have. Excellent. Right. Okay. So, well, congratulations. Another strong result this week. Possibly not as strong as you'd have hoped for, P4 in the end, but it's only because of penalties. So, take us through the race. How are you finding the cars?
I mean, this one compared to last week, completely different. Everything really. But yeah, I enjoyed last week more. It's just more of a all-round track, whereas this one's a bit more just like downforce, which obviously with the balance setup we don't have.
Yeah.
It was all right. Some corners were manageable, and others got a little bit hairy, which is why I got the pen. But other than that, I just didn't. After the pit again, I didn't really have the pace. Same as last week again.
Yeah. I mean, the pit stops this time. I mean, going by Lil Gupta, he pitted that little bit earlier, but it did seem to affect him this time. Last week, those guys that pitted early still seem to have really, really good pace. So did Gupta, but you could actually see the difference this time.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we did have a puncture at the end from somebody who only did 7 laps. F1 Pro did 7 laps on the mediums, and he got a puncture at the end. So, yeah, I mean, you must have been close.
To be fair, I think I was on. To be fair, I can't even imagine. I probably are around 70, probably 65, 70.
Yeah.
But I've noticed with these, you can change how easily your tyres wear by going through your obviously MFD and everything. But yeah, they just take some time getting used to. I think the remaining tracks, I'm a bit more confident than I was around here. But
Yeah. Well, yeah, Qatar without that, the 5 tracks we're doing, the Qatar is the heavy tyre wear track. So, which tracks out of the ones that are remaining? Then, which one are you particularly looking forward to?
I don't mind Brazil. I'm normally alright in the F1 cars, and hopefully should be alright in the F2s. Or
Yeah.
Abu Dhabi as well. Quite like that track. I like tracks that you can get a rhythm on, same as like Silverstone. You can get used to which line you want and this and that. So, yeah.
Yeah. What about Austria then? Because that's where we are next week.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed one. I mean, before I was a bit slow around there in the F1 cars as well. But hopefully, I shall do a bit of practice, see what lap times are like, and I think I know who I need to aim my pace around now. There's at least 3 or 4 of us that could go for this championship easily. So
It's looking like that, certainly. Yeah, I think on comms, I'm probably looking forward to Austria more with the F2 cars than I would be for F1. So yeah, I think it should be a close, fun race next week. Like it was tonight. Again, it's nice at the moment because we are splitting into sort of groups. So you've got the fast guys who are going off at the front, then you've got a middle group and a back group that are all battling each other pretty much the whole race. So it's good fun. But yeah, Apple.
Yes,
I was
mate.
hoping to have somebody else that you could talk to, but as we haven't, anything you want to ask Sniper? Not Sniper, sorry, Viper. Sniper Viper.
I just wanted to ask Viper, mate. So obviously when you pit, you change the front wing, yeah? How do you decide where to go from that?
I didn't change my front wing.
The one guy that did
Right.
that.
Yeah, literally probably the only guy that didn't. And yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
To be fair, like I'll answer a question anyway. Yeah, I sort of experimented with the other things, and other people said, yeah, they got a big difference. But to be fair, with the front compared, like you ain't got the tires down, you haven't got any, it didn't really do much of a difference. If anything, improve tire wear. Well, make it worse. Sorry. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
my
I
problem
expected.
with changing the front wing mid race would be that you haven't practiced like that, so you're going to be
yeah,
coming off of what you're used to already and going to
yeah,
something that's going to feel different, and it's going to take you after a stint to get used to it again. So
yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
really see that much of an
yeah.
advantage being gained from it.
No, I mean it takes me long enough as it is after the pits, let alone if I change my wing as well. But yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for joining me for a chat. Because also I
Oh,
did
Gupta's giving his
say to sort of
excuse.
watch out if you're a top three, but yeah,
yeah,
Sniper unfortunately doesn't. I can't remember what his reason is, but he doesn't do interviews after the races, so I always look to sort of go down to the next driver. But as the others podium sitters haven't joined tonight, what I might do for future races is pick sort of random people through the field and speak to different
Yeah,
people
just
instead.
out
So
before the race.
yeah, and let them know that I'm going to pit down for the night. So yeah, all right. Well, thank you for that 5 per Apple. Thank you very much for
down.
joining me for comms,
Yeah,
and
you're welcome, mate.
hopefully you're going to be doing it each week. So
Yeah.
hopefully you'll be back with me next week. So yeah,
Well,
just
if you're
obviously
not
any
available,
problems,
mate,
just let me
me
know. But yeah, no worries. Okay. Thank you very much then to everybody that's watched along with me and had a it's entertaining in the chat, and everybody who watches it back at a later point, really appreciate it. Don't forget we're live tomorrow with Curly, so please watch his stream for the Thursday night race. I would love to tell you where we are, but I haven't practiced yet, so I've got no idea where we are. Oh my goodness, that's so bad now. I should know where we are.
It's Singapore
Hang on.
tomorrow.
Oh yes, Singapore. That's why I haven't practiced, because I raced it recently, so I haven't bothered doing any practice for
Hate
it yet.
Singapore.
So we're at Singapore tomorrow night. So on Curly Stream, as I say, and then Friday night I'm back live for PRF1. So that one's at 8:30. Come and join me for that. Otherwise, see you again soon. Good night. God bless.